Welcome back! Brand new year!
2021.
2021.
Wow.
It's our favourite year for some reason.
Yes, it is.
Welcome back, everyone. We've got so much to share. Like, we've done so much over our little break, which was a mandatory break, I heard.
Yeah.
We had to have it.
You had to have it. You weren't allowed to produce podcasts during that time.
Yeah, there was a certain time of the year where you just can't do podcasts, and so
you can't record anything.
That's what we did.
Yeah.
Made sure that we didn't record anything.
We followed the rules. That's what we did.
But we were still very busy.
What? I mean, yes, of course we were. And there are so many things to talk about. So.
Okay, cool. Well, I guess we'll just start off with talking about what happened while we were away, and then we can go into all the other bits and pieces of information we want to go through.
Yeah, well, we finished up on a high.
We did finish up on a high. So there was Macca's.
Yeah.
We are glorious. We were the first through McDonald's, which was amazing. A couple of days after that, we left. So we left. We went on a holiday.
We did go on a holiday. We went on a holiday. I packed up the car like Tetris.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. I was working, so I didn't even see this.
Yeah, I packed the car. Just picture me doing minimal trips, covered in bags, carrying them downstairs.
Yeah, that would have been a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, what to watch. Yeah.
Prime position in the car was an esky, or what do you call it? A
chili bin?
Oh, that's New Zealand.
I don't know what you call it. Like an ice
cooler?
box?
A cooler?
Cooler?
A cooler. What do you put your beers in to keep them
Whatever
cold?
you put your
Whatever
beers
you did up. That was prime position on the back seat. Beers in there. Christmas treats that we had made, and off we drove.
Yeah. So we went up to visit family up in Central Queensland, which is like about 600 k's away.
Yeah, long drive.
About 300 miles-ish, 6 hours, whatever.
Yeah, we went and saw Mean Mother.
Went and saw Mean Mother, exactly.
Yeah. And Christmas. Dowie.
And Dowie.
Yes.
So what happened while we were there?
Well, can I just take you back momentarily? We have a very special car trip ritual.
Okay, what's that?
Trivia.
It must be really special.
It's trivia.
Oh, trivia. Yeah.
You know this.
Yes, I know trivia.
So we played some trivia. I drank some beers. That's our second ritual.
Oh, yeah. Well, you drinking the beers, me being entertained by you drinking the beers.
Correct. That's a ritual. And the third thing, we brought a new ritual in.
What was that?
Well, just as we were still like 5 or so minutes away from the nearest town, you needed to pee.
Oh, God.
Very badly. And I wish I had recorded it so you could have heard, because JT would have loved to hear you. It turns out when PennyPow needs to pee, he sings country.
No.
Yes, the whole way. Every song he was singing about turned into a country song. So now we have 3 traditions for our road trips.
I don't think that's a tradition.
It's going to be a tradition.
I think it was just a moment.
No, it'll be fun. Anyway.
It'll pass. It'll definitely pass.
And then we had Christmas.
And Christmas.
Yes.
So what happened at Christmas?
We ate lots of food. I drank every day.
Yeah.
I got ring fit.
Yep. So we had Christmas with Christmas Day with your family.
Yes.
And it was lots of people there.
Lots of people.
Very many people.
There was a water slide, like a tarp.
A tarp with water and soap on it.
Yeah.
And you put the hose on it, and then you'd jump on it and
Dowie broke his foot or ankle.
Yep, there you go. That's a broken foot.
Yep.
It's not a party unless someone breaks their foot.
Yep. Lots of presents. And then the next day we had Christmas version 2.
Yeah.
At Mean Mother's house.
Mean Mother, because she wanted to do something exciting, and it was very exciting.
So we had Christmas lunch, big, massive Christmas lunch on Boxing Day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
It was.
So one of the things I wanted to ask you was, what are some of the questions that you get asked when you're with your family? Is there a certain questions you get asked when you're with family? If you want to leave that in the comments. Liz, did you get asked anything strange or anything like that you always get asked?
I mean, the usual questions about like, what are you doing with your life? When are you going to get married? When are you having children?
When are you progressing with life? Yes, so bingo, the children one. Okay, so if you don't know, we don't really want to have children.
No, we're not having children.
No. At this stage, we're definitely not.
No, it's not for us. Yeah.
So, but we always get asked this question. and it's funny to me. The specific situation was someone was telling me about their children and how they were wiping their bum, and they were like, "Oh, it must be time for you to have kids," and I sort of just brushed it off. So later that night, wake up in the middle of the night with sweats. Picture this, right? You know, horror movie where you know, The Ring, where she climbs out of the TV and she's like walking backwards or on the wall or something like that. That's what I'm picturing, walking backwards, and she turns around, wipe my bum. So that was my nightmare that I had.
That's an awful nightmare.
Yeah, wipe my bum hole. So.
Let me just reassure you that you don't have to wipe anyone's bum.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
So that's where that's one of those questions that you get on your while you're with family. Anyway, see, that's kind of what's happened while we've been on break. We had that, and then we've been back to work.
We had a mini lockdown.
And that's about it.
Pretty much. We haven't really done a lot. Stayed at home.
You had plenty of time to work on your puzzle, which will be one of the things we do an update with. And what else are we going to do to talk about today?
I just have a couple of updates, and I mean, we didn't join our list, so I have a couple of things to talk about.
Yeah.
Do you have anything there on your list?
Yes.
Okay.
I do.
Well,
So we're going to talk about scooters and the evolution of scooters.
We are.
Yeah.
You're going to give us a lettuce update.
Lettuce update?
Yeah, you advised us on the last show.
Okay, we'll do a bunch of updates in the next one, and then we'll talk about scooters.
Yes.
And anything else?
What we've got planned for this year.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's it.
Okay, good. Let's go. All right, so updates. Lots of things to update. The lettuce thing didn't happen. You know it didn't happen. You're bringing it up just for me to bring it up.
You made a formal announcement.
I did.
I'm going to grow lettuce again.
It didn't happen. I'll still do it at one stage. But
we've been eating at home. We've barely left the house. We even had a lockdown. We're eating fresh food. Perfect opportunity to make lettuce. We've been inside. The air conditioner's been on. Everything would have been like perfect. We've got all the stuff ready to go. Zero lettuce progress.
No, so it's just way too hot at the moment, and the lettuce will wilt. So that's where we're at with lettuce. Let's talk about puzzles. How you doing with your puzzles? So
really
I got Lissa. Her favorite Disney character is the Little Mermaid, Ariel.
Oh.
So I got her Ariel puzzle for Christmas, and she was so excited. She brought it out, and she's put together Ariel.
Yeah. So it's a 1,000-piece puzzle. I got it out in the first... Oh, we did a puzzle, actually.
Yeah, we did
a puzzle. We did the Grand Canyon puzzle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then so that was a 500 piece, so that doesn't count. So
it still counts.
No, it doesn't.
I'm going to do another 500 piece, and then that counts as one. So I'll update the puzzle count. So I got it out on the first week of January. I did the outside. I sorted the colours of the pieces. I did Ariel. I'm going to say she's about 150 pieces of the puzzle. And then I very quickly lost interest because every single other piece is black, green or blue. So it's sky or this dark rock she's on, or it's the ocean.
Yeah.
And it is hard. And I have tried.
It's a good looking picture though. It's a very nice picture. I can't wait for you to finish it.
On that note,
maybe
can we do some type of negotiation whereby I don't finish this one?
Why? I got you for Christmas.
I know, and I love it. It's beautiful. But I can't finish it. And I am like, we're into February, and I have not, in the time it has taken me to avoid this, I could have completed a whole nother puzzle. So is there any, are you open for negotiation at all?
No, you chose to do this one.
So I can't
No, maybe we just need to look at some strategies on how to do it properly.
Okay, I need help.
You need help?
Does anyone have any strategies on challenging puzzles and ways to get through them? Think just big colour scenes because I am on Struggle Street, and at this rate, we won't be doing the 10,000 piece puzzle this year.
Oh, that's horrible news.
So this was a ploy, very clearly. Oh, I got you this beautiful puzzle. Like I had idea that it was all
it's
like
your
one
favorite
colour.
character. It's Disney, and you were so excited to open it up. And
Actually,
you did.
So just can we pivot slightly to puzzles received for Christmas? How many puzzles did you get for Christmas?
Yeah, so everyone's obviously been listening to the podcast and was like, hey, PennyPow, here's your puzzle. I got you a puzzle for Christmas. And you got me one.
I got you
and
one.
your family got me one. So, and there's another one from your family as well.
So my family really came forward and helped and got 2 puzzles for you, and I also... But the puzzle I got you is... Well, they're all cool, but...
They're all good.
They're all good.
I'm very excited to do them, and we'll share what we're doing with them when we get to them after you finish your Little Mermaid.
I need help.
Yeah. The other quick update is our smell. So I talked to our smell, yeah. Stop laughing. This is beautiful smell. I talked to Zombie just yesterday, and she said she's got all the stuff and she's been experimenting and she's got the smells.
Yes.
She tried to do a banana split kind of sundae, a brownie sundae, and a plain sundae. So she's going to come back to me very soon with products that we could get.
Oh, great.
And then it's on our way.
Wow, that's
I'm
so
super
exciting.
Excited. That's Zombie Cupcake. So
oh, yay.
I'm excited by that.
I can't wait to smell like a sundae.
And that's our updates.
Ta-da!
Moving on. Let's talk about scooters.
Yeah, I found out I'm very passionate about this. So the electric scooter predominantly.
This is okay. So before we get into it, yes, we've saw a bunch of electric scooters and some things that have shocked us recently. But let's go back to where scooters started and work our way up. I think.
Yeah, I think of when the electric scooters became popular. They were just the ones that you could hire for a short period of time.
Like
and so,
petrol ones.
No.
Oh.
like electric.
So scooters for
Before
me
that.
Before that were like petrol ones that are like that. And then you have the little scooter kids at the skate park that would do little tricks, and now they're way too old for them, but they still use them and they still reckon they're really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. You seen
They're
that?
not, yeah.
But now, you hire them.
Yeah, scooters have really taken off mainstream.
Yeah. So it used to be just hipsters hiring them, what do you think?
No, I think what happened was I think they wanted the idea of the bicycle, like shared transport to be a thing. And let's be honest, everyone here is way too lazy for that. So that's where the electric scooter hire came in.
Yeah. So it was like tourists mostly.
Tourists, yeah. So that's the real high point. Tourists and then like drunk people.
Drunk people.
Who feel like, woo, I can go on a scooter. This is fun. Then whilst I was working right in kind of on the outskirts of the CBD, I saw a lot of people riding the scooters in the city. Business people, they're getting from one meeting to another. It's easier than taking a taxi.
Yep.
Nice and quick. And then...
What's our experience with it though? We in San Diego, we went on them. And so... So I think this is where it's gone from you hire them to you just buy it yourself. Yeah. Because what happened in San Diego, we got on these scooters, right? When we hired them, we downloaded the app, put our credit card numbers in, we paid for a certain amount of hours or whatever it was. Then we get on this thing and it was going. We were on there and people were walking past us. We were going so slow.
It was speed limited. Yeah. Where we were riding.
Yeah.
So although the place where it was popular was tourist places, it was too dangerous. So then they speed limited it. Therefore, it's not really as practical.
So a tourist who wants to use the scooter can only use it
outside of tourist areas.
Yeah, outside of tourist areas. So so it's kind of a waste.
Now there's this surge of people, and even on the train they'll hop on and they're carrying their electric scooter.
Yeah.
So there's surge of electric scooter ownership, which is very interesting.
Well, I think it's because they speed limit it to a ridiculous speed. I'm talking ridiculous. People were walking past us and we're on it.
Yeah, and we didn't stop. We persisted.
We persisted.
Because we paid for that.
And everyone was laughing at us. We were laughing. We had a great time.
Yeah, we did have a wonderful time.
Anyway.
So these people now own the electric scooters.
Yeah.
And there's just been a couple of instances where I think maybe now we've gone too far.
Okay.
So 2 particular ones come to mind.
Yep.
One, we were walking along and walking next to a main road, very busy.
It's not. It's not like a.
It's not a highway.
No, it's not a highway, but it's not like a like residential road either.
No.
It's a commercial road.
Yes.
And it's a higher speed limit.
Yes.
So I would say like
it's not for built up areas.
it's 70 k's an hour, which is probably like 45 maybe miles. I don't know, whatever.
And there's no traffic lights around.
Yeah.
Like you're going.
Yeah,
You haven't been recently slowed down by a traffic light.
Yeah.
So
We're just walking along.
we're just walking along, and all of a sudden behind us, because the traffic was coming from behind us, just zips past on the main road.
On the main road.
Was a guy on an electric scooter, just in amongst the cars.
Yeah. Okay. So let's just to explain itself. Like these, when we say electric scooter, we're talking about the thing that you stand on, not the sitting on thing.
No.
He comes flying down. He's going probably about the same speed as cars going down there too.
Yeah.
And
we said about 60
road.
k's an hour is about how fast he looked like he was going.
At least, yeah.
Yeah. And my thoughts were it would only take like one little rock or one bump or a little hole in the road, and he is going flying.
Yeah.
He had no like protective equipment on or anything.
Oh, he just had a helmet on.
But yeah, but I mean his arms and legs would have just been, smashed to pieces.
Yeah.
So anyway, that was quite like I don't think we're at the point where they should be on roads.
I don't know. I think it's good entertainment.
And then so since then, this morning, I was out and about driving along, and this guy went past me on an electric scooter, but he was using it for a different reason.
Okay.
So he had on the flat part, the bed where you would stand.
Yeah.
He had piled up 2 huge duffel bags filled with stuff.
Oh my God.
And he jammed his foot behind, just one foot, behind the duffel bag, leaning on like the hub that protected the wheel. So, and then he was just zooming along.
So he was like moving house or
I think
something?
he's moving house. And didn't have any other transport option. So he's just going to go backwards and forwards on his electric scooter and just like piled it up. So
absolutely ridiculous.
Public service announcement, electric scooters, you've gone too far.
Especially like with the price. They're like $2,000 or something here. The Australian dollars. You'd be able to get a car for that.
Or hire something to not... Anyway, so yeah, evolution of electric scooters. I just think we've taken it too far.
Yeah. So if you guys have got a funny story, if you've seen anything about electric scooter or got any funny videos, please post them in the comments. Let's move on.
Great.
So what's next, Liz?
Well, after this, I'm going to go see a friend.
No. What's now? You've got another subject? You said you've got a subject you don't want to share.
No, that was the lettuce.
Oh, right. That was the lettuce.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to take you by surprise.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That was very good. Okay, so moving forward for the rest of the year, we've got our points system.
Yeah. I can't even remember. Have we gone through that?
We went through the point system and what we'll plan to do. So what the idea is, we'll challenge each other to certain things.
Yes.
Throughout the week, and it'll be up to to the audience in a polling system or something like that, maybe on Twitter or something, whether who gets the point.
Okay.
And the most points at the end,
yes,
gets to challenge the other person to something big.
Right. So how do we come up with these things during the week that we're doing?
Well, we use our brains and we think about something that we'd like to challenge each other about. So I've written down a heap of them already.
Oh, I didn't know that there was homework.
What do you mean didn't know there was homework? It's
I didn't
not
know.
homework.
I didn't know.
We're always at home.
I didn't know we had to come up with ideas.
Yeah.
So I just have one more follow-up question.
Yeah.
Are we both doing the same challenge and we work out who gets the prize, or are we each doing a different challenge?
I don't want to put it in a box.
Okay, so it might be the same, it might be different.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Good.
Okay, so maybe... so this week I've got an idea of what we could do.
Okay.
Okay, so I got this idea from... I think it was like Family Guy or Simpsons. I think it was Simpsons or something along those lines. Futurama, maybe. I don't know. But you know how like there's the people who review restaurants?
Yes.
Yeah. So the people who review the restaurant, they're like they feel like important.
Yes.
And they come and give it. They're reviewing and. They say, "Oh, I'm a Yelp reviewer," or whatever it is.
Yes.
And they feel like they're important. Anyway, that's probably beside the point. The challenge I want to set for us this week is for us to sign up to maybe Google reviews or something.
Okay.
And do a review on a restaurant. And the best review by the people wins a point.
Okay, do we have to go there and actually eat there this week? Or can we... Oh, this is
It
challenging.
can be anywhere.
Okay. I already have a head start on you anyway, because I'm already a Google reviewer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I already have, like, there's a point system on there.
Okay.
And you get points for all of the reviews that you have.
That's very exciting. Thank you for letting me know. I will sign up as well, and then we'll both be Google reviewers, and we'll put our reviews up. We'll take a picture of our review and put it up, and whoever wins gets a point. Does that sound good to you?
Yes.
All right, challenge accepted.
Okay, now I'm just like...
Ding, ding, ding.
Excited.
All right, cool. So that's our podcast. We did it. We got through it.
Yeah, it's the first one for the year.
I'm excited by this.
I am. It feels a little bit like...
You sound like you're questioning it.
Yeah, we've got some work to do. We've got lots happening.
There's a lot to do. I've got lots of notes on here. I'm holding my iPad and it has lots of notes on here.
Yeah.
So I've actually written down lots of things, lots of challenges, lots of little ideas for things to talk about. So I'm very excited. So I'm excited to see how you go with your puzzle for next week. I'm imagining it'll be all done by then.
If I can get some help with some strategies, I don't want to be... I don't want the dream of everyone's dream of the 10,000 piece puzzle to be over just because we've been compromised by you.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. So, thank you for coming along today for our first podcast of the year. We will be on Apple Podcasts, we'll be on Spotify, and whatever you get your podcasts on. I don't know if there's other podcasts or whatever, but please leave your comments.
About the puzzles and funny situations with scooters. I want to know your
anything else.
Yeah. Ideas about where we can review, open to suggestions, because that way I'll get more points, because I'll review somewhere you want to review.
Exactly.
But I mean, I'm getting carried away.
Yeah, click the subscribe and the bell button. If you'd like to support on Patreon, we'll leave the links in the description. Anything else that you'd like to talk about before we go?
No, I can't wait for next week.
Yeah, me too.
Join us next week.
Join us next week. Why not? Mm-hmm. We'll see you then.
Bye-bye.
Bye.